Alright, let's look at the homework 6.7, problem number 5. Right, so we have the value of a hyperbolic tangent of x is given, and we have to find the other 5 hyperbolic function values. Right, so let's do that. Alright, so since hyperbolic tangent, so immediately we can take the reciprocal of that to find the hyperbolic cotangent. So that guy is going to be simply 13 over 5, which is the right answer. Right, then we can go to probably using one of the identities. So it's 1 minus hyperbolic tangent squared is equal to hyperbolic secant squared. Right, so let's use that. Alright, then what, let's see, so we already have this value, so this, I'm just gonna go here. Alright, so this is gonna be 1 minus, alright, hyperbolic tangent is 5 over 13, so 5 over 13 and squared, so that's going to be equal to, alright, so 13 squared would be 169, right? So it's going to be 169, that'll be the same thing as 1, minus 5 times 5 would be 25. Right, so that would be 144 over 169, right? So that's secant, hyperbolic secant squared. So hyperbolic secant would be just a square root, and secant is never negative because 1 over a hyperbolic cosine is always positive, so it's going to be a square root of 144 over 169, so that's 12 over 13. Right, so we know that let's say hyperbolic secant is 12 over 13, right? Then its reciprocal is hyperbolic cosine, so it's going to be 13 over 12. Right, then if you want the hyperbolic sine, then we know that here hyperbolic tangent of x is equal to hyperbolic sine over hyperbolic cosine of x, which we already know the value, which is 5 over 13. So if you want to find the hyperbolic sine, we can multiply by hyperbolic cosine of x, which is going to be, so hyperbolic sine of x is equal to 5 over 13, then multiply by hyperbolic cosine. I think we already have that value of 13 over 12. So you can see that 13 cancel out. You get 5 over 12. So you got 5 over 12. And its reciprocal is hyperbolic cosecant, so it's a 12 over 5. Right? So you can see that we got all these values correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.